What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be looking at every SBC currently available in FIFA 23. I must admit this is being recorded on a Thursday, so Friday, Saturday and today, which would be the day that it's out on Sunday, I haven't got the SBCs for them. I know Thierry Henry has been leaked, and more than likely we get 1 or 2 footies on the Friday, maybe even one on the Saturday. So we'll kind of put them in the comments once they're out. Obviously the video is being produced a little bit beforehand, just as I'm away this weekend, but we have got some very, very good cards, and I want to see what should you maintain first, which ones should you go for, and are there any that you could potentially miss out? As we all know, we have the 84 times 10, we have 85 times 10, and apparently in the code there is an 86 times 10 coming as well. Is all of them worth it, basically? We have got a few icons that necessarily are in the lower category. I'm thinking more Torres, if anything. He's got 18 days left. He's 100,000 coins. Personally, as an SBC standpoint, I would go he's an A. He's just a standard. He's there. There's nothing too crazy from him. Whereas someone like Maldini is still relevant. I don't think he's going to be in many people's teams now, especially Konate 97. We could get a level up Varane 97. Matthias can be a 99 centre-back. He's going to be old news, but he's still a very, very good card. So I personally, for me, would always put him in S. In terms of what we can kind of compare him, the SBC cost, as well as what cards you're getting back, I think he's a top tier, but he's not number one on that list whatsoever. In terms of the ratings, S1 is going to be an incredible player, an incredible SBC, must have to. S is at least a player or the SBC is good enough to do. AS is a standard, he's kind of just there. Personally, I would say somebody like, to be honest, I don't even know if any of them are out there. I'd probably go something like a Shevchenko. He's okay, but he's not necessarily going to enhance your team massively, especially when we do have the likes of a Haaland. We have obviously a Ronaldinho, a Rooney. He's just a standard one. He's not necessarily a massively great player, but he is a card that I would say is good for your collection at the very minimum, if you are a collector, that is. When it comes to the top of the top, I think Ronaldinho is number one on that list, purely for the fact that it is a 98 Ronaldinho. He is a lot of SBCs, 33 to be exact, at 2.4 million, which is crazy in itself, but I do think he's worth every penny. Same as Haaland, in my opinion. I think Haaland's another one this year that is absolutely insane. A 99 rated. The stats are just the best we're gonna find from him in this year, and especially with next year, with him being, I believe, one of the main ambassadors of EAFC 24, I can imagine his card specifically will have almost a great in-game feel. He'll probably look and kind of have the stats he's had this year, but the in-game will be the big change, and I'm hoping he does get himself his own body type, as Mbappe versus Haaland with Haaland's body type, like how R9 is going to be insane. If we're looking at another card, I think one that is incredible value and an incredible player's Odegaard. A solid SBC, 2 SBCs, 130,000. You can knock that out in about 10 minutes. Literally the 84 times 10 won't even touch the sides on this one. I think it's an 80, where can we find it? An 88 and an 89. So easy to get done. Genuinely, you could fly through that, and a great card nonetheless. An easy one to get into your team, and I do think one of them ones that does work really, really well. We also have Leao, 550,000. I'm personally not a massive fan in terms of what we already have. Rashford, Ginola, Ronaldinho, Neymar, huge amounts of left wings. He is a solid card, but I don't personally think he is as good as what we have seen, in my opinion. Again, everybody has a different one. In terms of Serie A, one of the best. Literally, he is, I believe, the top-rated Serie A player, with Marchisio coming in 98. You've got a Di Natale as a 96. Kvaratskhelia already being 96 as well. He is an incredible value of a player 99, but in my personal opinion, I prefer Rashford, Ronaldinho, Neymar. Even you go as far as 98 Vinny. They are more my style of play, so he would go in the S, in my opinion. Again, a lot of people are going to comment him to be an S1. This is not necessarily all of their complete stats. Like 99 cards, of course they're going to go S1. But in terms of the SBC as well, I'm personally not in favour of both. I would say Haaland any day of the week. Govu, another cracking one. He does suit my style really, really well. I think he's in for a little bit yet. We've got him for 2 days, so I don't know if it's 2 days / 3 days, so technically we should be on the final day for him, if I'm correct. I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA Weekend League boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. I feel like if I'm bringing this video out at like 1 PM, 2 PM on the Sunday, he should be finished at 6 PM. So get him done if you haven't. He should be relatively simple again. 9 SBCs, a great 98. Even Mudryk, to be honest, I thought he was a cracking card. At 97 rated, going up and down here, 97 rated, we've got a fair few days, as obviously Haaland was the same. We've got 8 days remaining for him, 284,000. I think he's a solid card. Absolutely great value SBC, 97 rated. Again, comes under the same as Liao in my opinion, in terms of there is better out there, so I personally wouldn't put him in my top, but he would definitely be in a top S category in my opinion. 5-star as well is always going to be incredible. We do have Nakata as well, 2 SBCs, 150,000, great Serie A player. In terms of his cam, I think he's got the works. I don't believe he was a 5-star though. No, he was. Okay, I must have been wrong. Can be centre mid, cam, or striker. Another great one. I feel like a pretty standard if we're going for anything. In terms of cams, we've got a lot of them. An absolute shed load of cams that literally are coming out of our ears now of 98s, 99s, just the whole shebang. Zidane being one of them, 99 rated. You're never going to turn down a 99 Zidane. Everybody pretty much is a 5-5 now. Maybe you've got a handful of 5-4s, but predominantly the top of the top are getting that big upgrade with a 5-5. Other than Matthias, which I cannot believe, he is obviously going to be at 100% a top one, but he's only, I believe, a 4-5 or a 5-4. I can't remember which round he really was. A 4-5, so 4-star skills. I don't know why they didn't make him 5-5. It would have been a perfect card. 99 rated. The stats are just crazy. The lowest stat on that card is 95, which is just nuts to see across the board. 99 passing and defending. He is a must. Million coins, very easy. We also have Casillas. I think in terms of value, we have got Donnarumma already. I know a few people are not too set on him. I personally really like Donnarumma, and failing that, I prefer Alisson as well. Casillas is a great keeper, and if you've not got any of them keepers yet, then obviously he's going to be one to improve your team, but I do prefer Donnarumma and Alisson. I'd say he'd come in third on my list, just above Oblak and also Courtois in my opinion. Whether I'd say Van der Sar, to be honest, I think he's kind of been now taken out of the light just purely on rating form. If we did get a cover star Van der Sar, say, he would 100% be number one in my opinion. Rui Costa, I feel like very much like Shevchenko. Great upgrade on him, never going to turn that down. But unfortunately, he isn't necessarily going to change my team. I'd probably go Nakata over him, and even then we've got a 2 SBC own guard as well. It's kind of the game at the moment. But then we have the final 5. Eusebio, like Maldini, is a good SBC. I feel like the pricing's okay. The card is always going to be nice. I feel like now it would have been nice to get an increase. A Footies icons would have been a nice game shout now, especially to ones that don't get the upgrade. A 98 Maldini, a 97 Eusebio, a 98 Cruyff. It's just that extra level, but unfortunately, we didn't get it, so we can't really go off too much. But he does come out of SBC soon, very much like Maldini, in the next, say, 10 days. But still a phenomenal card. You can get him, obviously, from the 90-plus pick and 93-plus pick. So there's not really levels that if you did the SBC, that's the only one you can get. Very much like Zambrotta and Zola. Czech as well. They are just SBC cards, so you want to get them done. They should be, they're finished by now, but if you've not finished them already, then you've missed out on some absolute ballers. But we can get all of these from the picks as well, so this is not our last shot for Maldini and Eusebio. And then we have cover star Carlos, Del P, Rooney, and Xabi Alonso. Personally for me, if I'm being brutal for Rooney, I think he's very, very good. but I wouldn't rate him in the same level as Haaland. I wouldn't put him in there with a lot of the strikers that we've got. I'm personally a big fan of Rashford's footies at the moment. Then you have Mbappe, Benzema, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo. You've just got so many that are on that higher level and also have that immense amount of striking. I think it's the best Rooney card we're going to get if they don't do this again, but I feel like the uniqueness of these cover stars are a must-do anyway. Even if it is just for the final week or two of the game, then it's pretty much done. In terms of the card itself, I think it's a great idea from what they've done. Hopefully, we do get an R9 soon as well. That may be leaked by the time this video's out. I know Henry's going to be, so he has to be a 99. So that will be a great card if he does come out Friday. Or if he isn't out Friday, more than likely will be out Sunday at the very minimum. We then have Xabi Alonso. Love that card. Again, not necessarily the greatest DM in terms of what we've got from Marquisio, Milinkovic, Yaya, the whole shebang, Matthias and Zidane as well. But in terms of kind of the card, I love him. A great team of the year and now a great cover star. Del P. Again, like Rooney, solid card. I think he had a lot of ability across the line of the attack. Winger, centre forward, cam, striker. He has all of them positions down, which is always nice if you are obviously struggling for a single position. You will unfortunately have to move him in game, as obviously he doesn't have every position. But in terms of what he can do, cam, striker, centre forward. So you can obviously go a 4-2-2, move him onto a wing, keep him as a right cam if you really want, and he'll absolutely get that job done for you. And then finally we have Roberto Carlos, the one that kicked it off. Beautiful left back. I think in terms of as left backs goes, he is an absolute must in anybody's team. 97 rated. They never do fullbacks like that. Fullbacks are always 94, 95. This year they've gone above and beyond. Really happy with this. And that's going to be my list. We will comment down below, obviously, on the Sunday, in fact, on anybody else that has come out in the previous 2 days since I've been away. But make sure you are looking at the comments for that. And hopefully you can let me know your favourite SBC at this moment in time. And pray that R9 doesn't come from Friday to Sunday. I'm back Monday. I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.